Good afternoon, fellow punters. Mickey D back with you on Tuesday, just gone midday, with the video for tomorrow. Change of plan last night. I didn't go playing poker. Went to the races all right. Got there about 3:15. First race wasn't until 5:10. Great crowd there early. Great buzz. All impeccably dressed and great spirits. You see, COVID is over for the racing anyway. It might be still going on in real life. But there was a great buzz. I had a good evening. Golf Marin was the first selection. Needed another couple of 100 yards. The last time it ran was 2 mile 4, and I said on that next video that probably 2 miles 2 would be his optimum trip. It sort of proved it just that evening. Pity didn't get going a bit earlier. He made up some ground from the last, but I didn't get there in time, and he wasn't 5-1 the other day to suggest him as an each-way play. But the English horse in the big race, he left it in the parade ring. He was all buzzed up, and he was fighting with his head, and he was fighting with the handler, and then he went out in front. And there was a good bit of money for him. He was into 16s on some boards there in the ring yesterday. But Dairein then done the bizzo. Anyone that I met up there yesterday, the first question was, what's the nap? And I was saying Dairein. Then I was hoping to God, I said, I hope that wins. That opened at 11s the other day, but I could only get it up at 13-2. But it won snug. I did say the other day that I'd love to be on it at the bottom of the dip with the hill in front. Relish the trip. Out again tomorrow, an extra furlong. It's in the 7:50 tomorrow evening. So I'd say she'd run it, because it's a nice tidy little compact horse, a lovely strong neck on it. I love little horses like that. Not that awfully big in stature, but big in heart, I'll tell you. We like them on the bus. So and then the filly in the last race ran well, but ran very wide. Good turn of foot. Probably didn't want to get it in among the boys, as any good mother would do. Keep the daughter out sort of safe on the wing. And ran on well. I thought after the couple of 100 yards from the line, I said, God, we're going to get this. But we got the each-way money anyway. So we decided to come home, and I spent a couple of hours studying last night, and there was a few hours this morning as well. So a few got together. Actually, that last video I done, there's over 3,500 views. So that's the top. I think that's the 9th over 3,000 since I started in March. It was the most viewed. So it was a good one, because all the crowd on the bus left great tips yesterday. Andy Haylett, he got the gold star of the day, I suppose, with a Trixie, Fire Lake Yasser, and Echoes of Rain. Just boom, boom, boom. The wheelbarrow was buckled. There was a lot of WD-40 in demand just that evening. Conor McMullen, he went with the big 10 pints on a 5-2 shot on Yasser. And it won on the snaff. He's never far away, that man. Paul Manton was on Yasser as well, and Christine Davis had given Dairein and Maze Runner. That was 16-1 second in the big one. Put in a great effort, went down, collapsed after the race, but I got up, I think, as well, and went off. And good old Steo, the Doob, the friendly bus barman, he rode in with the Irish Lullaby. And I think, that one at 32. There was good word for that on the track. And I know I was watching a fella that's in Jesse's yard, and I seen him heading down. He backed it. He had 3. He made a good few pounds yesterday. But anyway, today I see Trushan is going to be running in the goal, or the Goodwood Cup, and they have the deadly enhanced price on Kyprios. So I don't know. We have 2 other horses in that race that I forgot to mention the other night that won for us there lately. Coltrane ran won at 14-1 in Royal Ascot, and won then since. An Enemy won for us as well. So we'll see how that goes. There's big money for Pierre Lappin tonight. I got him at 14s yesterday evening, but when I wrote it up on the video last night, he was into 8s. He's into 6s, I see now. The handbrake must have been on the last couple of times. McGuinness targets Galway. I did say it at the time when he ran last that Galway could be the thing. So he's into 6-1. So that looks good enough. But you never know in Galway. Anyway, I'm rattling on too much. tomorrow, I'll get to Galway and Goodwood in a minute. That horse, Dreamcasing, who on the 6th of July was a strong selection of mine at Cashrick, only to fluff to start, and he got a bad ride, I thought, from the jockey. On his previous run, he showed he's well handicapped. He was second of 20 on the wrong side of the pace, and he was 28th into 6th that day. He ran off 49, he's now 51. Same jockey, so let's hope he can atone for his last time win. I had 3 points at 6-4 in the last time. So he's well handicapped, that horse. I hope he'll win tomorrow. Let's go 3 points win again and get our money back. And Goodwood in the 3 o'clock. The Malcolm for 2-year-olds, a Group 3. Rocket Rodney is the favourite. He won a listed race in Sandown. And Eddie's Boy was third. And he was he's since won at 15-2, a big pot in Newbury. He was tripped up by a couple of the last time, yeah, at 8-1 on that. So Wallbank was second in the Norfolk to the Riddler, but the third on that race was 6th of 6 since, and the fourth was 7 of 7, and the fifth was 6 of 6. So the form doesn't seem too hectic. So I thought it's an each way play in this as it's a 7-1 shot was Studio City for Michael O'Callaghan. And I was running the colours of Al Shadab racing for the first time. It was sold obviously privately, but I thought he was very good last time out in Navan. He broke smart and he ran professionally and he quickened up very well. I know he was a long odds on shot, but the way he done it suggested that he's progressive. There's 8 in the race. Ryan Moore is riding. It's a notable sort of a jockey booking for Michael O'Callaghan. So a pint each way on what did I say his name was? Studio City. And in the 335 is the Group 1, the Sussex Stakes. Baid should win, but betting without the favourite. Order of Australia loves Top of the Ground. It's the Breeders' Cup winner. There's another Breeders' Cup winner there as well, Modern Games, that won the race last year. Remember when he was pulled out, he burst out of the stalls, but they let him back in the race. But Order of Australia likes Top of the Ground. It won well the last time over 7 in the Curragh. Alcohol Free is in it, but that one is 6 furlong race. So this being a mile, I thought that Order of Australia at 5-2 without the favourite was a better bet than Alcohol Free at 15-8. Leading us on to Galway, Plate Day. I have 3 selections. I went for the three handicap races. The 540 is a handicap hurl, is 2 miles 6.5 furlongs. There's 23 declared. Even in big fields in Galway, you still need luck and running. But this race was last won by a horse older than 7 in 2010. That was a 9-year-old. And an 8-year-old won it in 2008. So an each way selection in this is Shoot First for Charles Burns. It's written by his son, taken off £7. This might be well handicapped. This is only his 5th lifetime start. But he won a maiden hurl over 2-4 comfortably the last time, to make you think that this longer trip and the hill finish would be no problem. There was a bit of money for him the last day. I've seen that was 10s into 11-2. I hope the handbrake is off again. He's out of Westerner. He's only a 6-year-old, rated 119. I think he can climb higher than that, and £7 off. 2 pints each way on that. Don't know the price yet. There's no price up for these races tomorrow. The 610 is a mare's handicap hurl, 2 miles half a furlong, 20 declared. It hasn't been won by horse older than 6 since 2014. And 2012, I think that was an 8-year-old. But maybe this mare that I'm picking is a slow burner, because Willie Mullins for the Mees, Purple Mountain. It's rated 123, and it won a maiden hurl in Galway last year, not having ran from the 7th of February, so it goes well fresh. It won a grade 3 in Tipperary in October, so it was classy enough. And that day, when it won the grade 3, there was there was a strong favourite in it, and It was back well back to, I thought, that 12s into 17 to 2. It was last seen in Fairy House in November in a Grade A hurl. Paul Townend rides it. I've no idea the price either. A pint each way on that. That brings us to the Galway Plate, the big race of the week. 2 miles, 6.5 furlongs, 25 declared. Only 6 favourites since 2090 have won, including last year. Royal Rendezvous won it at 5 to 1 favourite. And he was the only horse as well to carry more than 11 stone since Ansar won back-to-back in 2004, 2005. So Ansar carried under 11 stone in 2004 and more than 11 stone in 2005. And he was also, last year's winner was a 9-year-old. And the last one to win it more than that was Bob Lingo. He was a 10-year-old in 2012. And he carried 10 stone 3. After going through this a while last night, I came up with Joseph O'Brien's trained Fire Attack. The trainer won it 2 years ago with 7-year-old Early Doors. That carried 10 stone 5. This carries 10 stone 10. And Shane Fitzgerald has taken off a valuable 3. And it only crept in at the bottom of the weights by winning the last time. It went up £7. It was raised 138 over hurls. But last time in Punchestown, he went out in front, jumped well, jumped straight, jumped neat. I think there was only one sort of a stumble after one of the fences, maybe 4 out, I think, if I remember right. But by going up £7, he just crept in because the bottom horse is 10 stone 8. So if you went up £5, he mightn't have got in. He's 8 to 1. They're paying 6 places. So on the big race of the week, pint each way on Fire Attack. Now, that's me. I might go racing again tomorrow. We'll get plenty of poker during the week. It's more important to get the bus. There's no point, the bus won't go anywhere without a driver. So that's the crack now. We'll be back maybe again tomorrow with one for the champion or the hurl on Thursday. Bash the bookies, over and out. Subscribe to the channel, all the newcomers, and you're very welcome on the bus, and we'll get it up to 2,000. Thanks very much. Bye bye.